There isn't a sensation on this planet more enjoyable than mindlessly scrolling through the endless pages of Instagram. But recently while scrolling, I noticed something very interesting. While most people would consider me to be a YouTube 10, I may only be an Instagram 8. Now, I was as shocked as you are, but while scrolling through Instagram, I just realized, why are people on Instagram, why do they look like that? Why are they just above the rest of us? We need to get to the bottom of this and figure this out. We need to be like spies going undercover and maybe use the information for ourselves to boost the likes on my Instagram page. 30 likes a post is not enough, guys. I'm aiming for 40. This is gonna be a bit of a war. It's me versus the already popular influencers. This is the beginning of the hot war. It's like the Cold War, but it's like a play on words, you know, because like Cold War, this is the hot war. Hot refers to attractiveness, but it also refers to temperature, which is the, you know, hot's the opposite of cold. But the Cold War didn't actually refer to the temperature. So while scrolling, I came across this Reddit page called r/Instagram Reality. And right off the bat, we have a great example. Here's a male fitness instructor, or influencer rather, no organs. So is that what that guy looks like in real life? Because that is the ideal body for sure. It's interesting. That face looks a little too smooth for a human being. And why does that call him warp right there? There's got to be something going on. There's tons of these. Silly choice of background for such heavy and amateur editing. These pictures are being edited! Why didn't I think of that? I've just been taking the picture and uploading it right off the bat. I need to edit my pictures. How does one go about doing that? I have no idea, but we need to dig deeper into this. There's a tutorial on how to transform the body in Photoshop. Not problematic whatsoever. Let's learn a thing or two about transforming our bodies, shall we? Skip through this. So it seems really quite simple. You just slim up certain places, make certain places larger. I think I have what it takes to do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop into Photoshop. So this was going to be my latest Instagram post with no editing whatsoever, but it's come to my attention that heavy editing is required to get ahead in the Instagram game. So I'm going to import my photo real quick. Well, I mean, it's Photoshop, so not real quick, but what is this, like Lightroom? So we're going to make some basic coloring adjustments. I had some I don't even know what's on my shirt, like grass or something. While doing research for this video though, I actually did learn some really shocking facts. I mean, there's a large margin of people that are negatively impacted by this body editing. I mean, you know, they're showing these like ideal people. They're bombarded with them all the time on, you know, Instagram or whatever. And it, you know, can really lower your self-esteem that you can't meet the level that these people are at. Especially it seems to be affecting teenage girls more than anybody else. And so I just found that kind of interesting. The negative impacts this can have, and you know, that I haven't been capitalizing on it. That's a little disappointing on my part. I don't know if this is the best way to do this. Photoshop these days is really amazing what you can do. It's not perfect, but it'll work for a YouTube video. There's a lot of dog hair on my pants too. I should have checked how I looked before taking this picture. I didn't do that before recording this video either, so there's probably a ton of this still on me. Is there that much dog hair on me? Yeah, there is. It's part of my brand. You probably saw when I was going through the Reddit that a big mistake a lot of these make is warping the background, you know, when they deform their bodies. So what we're going to do to avoid that is we're actually just going to cut me out of the background, and then we can fill in the missing spots of the background later. I think the best way to do this is probably just content aware fill. It probably won't look great in the middle, but that should mostly be covered up by me. Now to edit the proportions of my body. Finally, what we've all been waiting for. So we want to make that waist a little bit skinnier, I think. I haven't used the puppet warp tool in a while. I did a whole animation with it once. Make the calves a little bit skinnier too. All right, let's confirm our edits. There we go. Look at that. Wow. That is going to get a lot of likes. on Instagram. That is beautiful. Let's go ahead and get that posted right away. That could be an Instagram 11. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking so. I can't wait to post this. People are gonna love it. Let's see what the general response to it is. The reception. I'm sure it's gonna do great. So the post has been up for quite a while now, and already has 57 likes. Seems to have capped out at that. So I would consider that an absolute success. I wanted 40. So editing the picture was definitely the trick. So what is our takeaway from this? While the project was fun, I also think it's important to remember the real harm that these sort of things can cause. I mean, obviously this was edited to, an exaggerated extent, but, in the real world on Instagram, it's the subtle edits that people do that you don't even realize, just cleaning up the face and maybe perfecting the body, whatever it might be. And those are the things that have the real harm for people seeing that. So I think it's just important to remember to take everything you see online with a grain of salt. That's not what people look like. And I mean, that idea can be extended even further. Everybody these days has access to Photoshop or other alternatives like that. Everybody has access to visual effects suites like After Effects or Blender, which is free. These things that allow you to alter videos and photos, or the voice deepfakes. Everybody has access to those now. Chat GPT, Dolly. So a lot of what we see on the internet isn't real anymore, and we need to be able to recognize that. So yeah, I think that's the big takeaway from this video. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. This was actually for a school project, which is kind of funny because none of the humor in the video was dirty, but it was definitely the dirtiest that my humor usually gets. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. And yeah, if you have any more examples of bad edits, you can put those in the comments too. I'd love to see those. Or if you make edits of yourself, I'd love to see those too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.